So most people are writing VSL completely wrong. They're spending weeks crafting these long videos, launching them with paid ads, and then zero cobalt. Or worse, they can land their filled up with Thai kickers who can afford the offer. The VSL funnel is hands down the most profitable and the easiest way to sell high-ticket offers in 2025. I've personally used this exact system to generate 200k for my clients. I've spent a ton of money on ads to test what actually converts cold traffic into high-ticket clients. And in the next few minutes, you know how to structure a VSL that actually works, pre-qualify the prospects, build trust automatically, and get qualified buyers raising their hand to work with you. So let's get into it. Alright, so the first part of your VSL is the hook. This is where like 90% of coaches lose their audience. You have about 10 seconds before someone decides to click away. So here's what needs to happen. First, you have to call out your ideal viewer with surgical precision. You don't say like, if you're a coach, you say like, if you're a coach making 10 to 30k per month, but stuck in the feast of famine cycle and tired of relying on referrals, because the more specific you are, the more they'll think like, holy shit, this is me. And then you have to make a big promise with time limitation. Example, in the next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to build a funnel that converts cold traffic into 5 to 15k clients, because the time limitation creates urgency and tells them this won't waste their time. And then you have to establish authority fast. You're gonna sell your biggest, boldest claim revenue generated. Clients have years of experience, and then you have to crop the specific numbers. For example, like my 200k generated for my clients is better than have lots of people. And I know a lot of people think that their result is not a lot, because there's a lot of people out there claiming like 10 million, 100 million generated for my clients, or 1 billion generated for the clients. So like people buy from people they know, like and trust. So it doesn't matter how much result you've got, just post them, just tell them that you have the result, and people do see that this person have the result and they can trust this person and want to work with them rather than like $100 million generated whatsoever. And then once you do that, you have to back it up with proof immediately. You're gonna list 2 to 3 cases with actual numbers. For example, like me, I have made share 92k in 4 months, Kevin made 61k in 6 months. And this is where like most people decide if you're legit or full of shit, because you should make a program. If you don't back it up, people will, click off the page. And then you have to open a loop to keep them watching. So for example, and I'm gonna walk you through the exact 3-path framework that makes this possible. Start with, and then don't give it all away. You make them curious about what's coming. Next thing, you have to create urgency. But this window won't last forever. Like, I only accept X clients this month. So if you don't join now, you have to wait like 2, 3 months, 4 months to work with me. So click the link below to work with me right now. But please don't create fake urgency, because most people, they're not gonna trust the fake urgency. They are gonna feel it because this is B2B, this is the coaching space. So there's a lot of people making claims like that, making fake urgency, but people won't trust it, so make it real. So here's the key. Your hook should feel like you're reading their diary. They should feel seen and like you understand the exact situation better than they do. And then part 2, you have to build in trust and authority. And now they're hooked. You need to build trust before you ever mention your offer. And here's how you say authority figures who back up your claim. Like you can say like, this isn't just me saying this. Russell Brunson built his entire empire on VSL funnels. Alex Homogenes uses them for acquisition.com, and Sam Owens scales consulting.com to 8 figures with this exact model. And when people hear names they recognize, it transfers credibility to you. And then you're gonna show group again. You have the bank statement, the screenshots, the dashboard numbers, the testimonials. You're gonna show all of them, because the more you stack, the more believable you become. And then you have to preempt the objections before they think them. For example, you're gonna say, and no, this has nothing to do with being on camera every day creating content. You don't need a huge following, you don't need to be some charismatic guru, and you don't need to spend like 6 months building this out. You have to address like 3 to 5 objections your avatar has, so you can take that from your sales course, right? Next, you're gonna say your story of discovery. So for example, I discovered this after wasting 50k on failed ads campaigns and testing everything. Webinar funnels, call funnels, DM funnels, low ticket funnels, everything. Or I was stuck at 10k per month myself until I cracked the code on what actually makes cold traffic convert. Because like stories create connection, fast tell story sales. Remember that. Next, you're gonna widen the gap between where they are and where they want to be. For example, like imagine waking up to 3 to 5 qualified sales calls already booked on your calendar. Imagine knowing exactly where your next 50k is coming from. Imagine having a system that sells for you 24/7 while you focus on delivering for your clients. You have to paint the picture so vividly and they can test it. Next, you're gonna restate the promise. That's why I've been able to consistently generate 50k plus for my clients in 60 to 90 days and why you can do it too. And you have to give them the altruistic reason why. And look, I'm doing this because I've already made more money than I need and I'm tired of seeing good coaches struggle with inconsistent income, and there's a proven system that works. And remember, the word because reduces skepticism automatically. Part 3. The framework review. They try to explain everything in the VSL. Don't do that. Your VSL should educate and qualify, not give away the entire playbook. You want to leave them thinking like, okay, I understand what this is and why it works, but I need to talk to this person to understand how to implement it for my specific situation. Also, and this is critical, your VSL needs to be based on your buyer psychology, not some generic template. That means you have to analyze your past sales calls to understand what language do your best clients use, what objections come up repeatedly, what buying triggers make them say yes, what fears almost stop them from buying. Like I literally fit 100 to 200 sales call transcripts into AI to extract this data and then write the VSL using the exact phrases that resonate with the buyers. So that's why my VSL convert like 3 to 5x better than generic templates. Okay, so once you have your VSL structure, here's how to actually write it. You're gonna write like you talk. Don't use corporate jargon or marketing buzzwords. And you pretend you explain this to a friend over coffee. You use contractions, casual language, even curse words if it fits your brand. Next, you're gonna use the parted interrupt. Every 60 to 90 seconds, do something to grab attention, or you're gonna ask the question. So a screenshot tells the quick story, use a bold claim. You think of it like a micro hoops throughout the entire video. And then you have to stack proof relentlessly. You cannot have too much proof. The case studies, the screenshots, the testimonials, the numbers, the dashboards, every claim needs backing. Next, you're gonna make it about them, not you. You don't spend like 5 minutes talking about your credentials. You have to make every session the answer, what's in this for me? That's why I care. Next, you have to test different angles. Some niches convert better with 10-minute VSLs, for example, like business coaching niche, and others need 20 minutes to build enough trust. But you only have to start with 12 to 15 minutes and test from there. So next, we're gonna have the part 4, the pitch and the close. So here's the structure for you. You have to transition to the pitch naturally, so it doesn't have to be salesy. For example, like I've created a complete overview system that builds its entire funnel for you, and I call it the trust building funnel system. You don't have to make it like jarring, flow into it smoothly, and then you're gonna explain what they get without revealing everything. When you book call, here's what's going to happen. We'll audit your current offer and messaging, and I'll show you exactly how this system would work for your specific business. And if this is a fit, I'll explain how I can build this entire system for you in 14 days. Next, you're gonna have the risk reversal. For example, like this isn't a pushy sales call where you have to work with me or not. You walk away with a clear roadmap, or 50k in 90 days, or I work for free until you hit it. You have to remove the risk from their mind. Next, you have to create the urgency again. I only take 2 to 3 clients per month because each build is hands-on, and every month you wait is 50k you leaving on the table. And the ad costs are only going up as more coaches discover it, but this is a fake agency, so I don't like it. Next, you're gonna have the final CTA. Click the button below this video to book your strategy call. Fill out a quick application, it takes 2 minutes, and then you pick a time that works for you, and I'll see you on the call. Next, you have like still here. Still thinking about it? Ask yourself why. 60 days from now, or you'll be 60 days older with a funnel generating 50k plus per month. The only difference is the decision you make right now. you're gonna paint the two paths. If you live without booking, you continue relying on referrals, creating content every day, hoping something sticks, and wonder where your next client is coming from. But if you book a call 60 days from now, you have qualified buyers raising their hand every single day asking to work with you. And then final push. You're not spending money right now, you spend 30 minutes of your time. And in those 30 minutes, you discover the exact roadmap to scale to consistent 6-figure months. So click the link below, book the call, and let's build this together. So yeah, that's the exact framework I use to write VSL that generate over 200k for my clients. If you follow this structure, nail your messaging based on your real biopsychology, and back it up with relentless proof, you will see results. Or if you want my help writing this script and building the whole system for you, click the link below this video to work with me, and I'll see you in the next one.